So the mechanism in the clock is simpler than most in that it is a timepiece, it doesn't strike. And it's got this lovely soft tick from the deadbeat escapement. And it's an ideal clock to have in your bedroom because it doesn't strike. So Graham here has the great barrel with the great wheel engaging into the first wheel, the second wheel, the third wheel, and the escape wheel is the fourth wheel. And so he manages to get a month-going clock out of a four-wheel train. This is because the pinions are smaller than normal, the teeth are finer, so you can have smaller pinions, and so that you can get a month-going train out of the four wheels. The back plate has the six pillars riveted on, and the front plate here is latched on all six of the pillars. Beautiful work, just perfection in gear cutting. And of course, by this stage, they weren't all filed out by hand. They did have gear cutting engines, which Hook had first proposed to Tompion a generation previously. The deadbeat escapement itself, the actual pallets and the bow shape of them, they're on quite a long lever arm so that the small swing of the pendulum is amplified so that you can have a very, very small swing of the pendulum, which is more consistent from timekeeping point of view than a big swing, because a very small variation makes less of a time change than it does with a big swing. And so you can see that long arm coming down amplifies the normal movement of the pallets. You can see the two impulse faces on the pallets here and here, and so that it's only in the last little bit of the movement each second that the slipping of the escape wheel down those angles of the pallet gives the impulse to keep the pendulum swinging. So you can see it stops on the parallel portion of the pallet, and the pendulum then swings, and it's only when it gets the last little bit that it accelerates over the angled portion to give that impulse.